Dr. Stone Season 4 Part 1 Complete Recap. Let's get right into it. Ryusui and Senku argue over the route to America. Ryusui prefers the easier 70-day rum line, while Senku insists on the riskier 40-day Great Circle route to harvest corn for revival fluid before winter. They settle it with poker, where Gen supports Ryusui, raising Senku's suspicions. Kohaku joins Senku to monitor Gen, catching his cheats repeatedly. When Gen finally changes Ryusui's hand, Senku counters with a royal straight flush, using marked cards. Later, Ryusui sets up a casino, and Senku brews beer to boost morale. At Ryusui's request, Francois crafts non-alcoholic cocktails for Suika, Tsukasa, Gen, Kohaku, and Senku, delighting everyone. Senku revives Hyoga, who agrees to train Matsukaze in modern combat at Tsukasa's request, provided he can revive 2 people. Maz and Homura are then revived, and reluctantly join the crew. Inspired by Viking tales, Chrome creates a sunstone using calcite to locate the sun in any weather. After days of sailing, the science crew reaches America. The science crew anchors in San Francisco Bay. Ryusui splits them into teams. One gathers resources on the ship, while the other, escorted by fighters, searches for corn. Traveling up the Sacramento River, they're ambushed by crocodiles, who are quickly handled by the fighters. Corn found in a croc's stomach and floating downstream raises Senku's suspicion. Finding corn-eating moths attracted by a light trap, he confirms there is corn nearby. When ambushed by a machine gun, Ukyo deduces another scientist revived independently, intensifying Senku's resolve. As the scouting team returns, they are attacked by a plane piloted by the unknown assailant. Senku creates an acetylene gas grenade, which Kirisame uses to disable the plane's engines. The assailant crashes, but escapes. Finding the plane, Senku and Ryusui decide to repurpose it for a tactical advantage and discover corn kernels, suggesting a cornfield runway. Senku sends Gen, Chrome, and Kohaku to investigate. Gen, suspecting a trap, leaves a trail for the others and confronts the assailant, Stanley Snyder. Stanley takes Gen to Dr. Zeno, the colony's brilliant leader, who interrogates him. To protect Senku, Gen lies, naming Taiju as their leader. Chrome and Kohaku locate the enemy base and see Gen inside. They alert the crew, but Senku ends the call to avoid eavesdropping. Dr. Zeno, on their frequency, demands for Taiju, believing he's their scientist. Taiju condemns Zeno's tactics, who reveals a gunpowder factory. Refusing to share the revival fluid's secret, Taiju ends the call. Stanley's plane exposes their location, and Senku plans to convert the Perseus into an aircraft carrier to deploy their plane. A battle team is then sent to find Chrome, Kohaku, and capture Zeno. As part of Zeno's plan, Stanley sends Luna to infiltrate the science crew and locate Taiju, intending to kill him once lured into the open. Ryusui suspects Luna is a spy, while Senku plans to extract information about Zeno. Luna searches for Taiju and finds him, but before signaling Stanley, Senku intervenes, charming her to gather intel. Ryusui and Francois interrupt, requesting something desirable for Luna. Senku and Francois recreate ice cream for her. Receiving information, Senku realizes Zeno is his former NASA mentor who inspired his passion for rockets. As Senku recalls Dr. Zeno's identity, he flashes back to childhood, building his first rocket with Taiju. After a failed attempt, Senku contacted NASA, where most dismissed him, but young Zeno sent detailed instructions. Senku used his father Byakuya's government credit card to gather materials. Meanwhile, Zeno grew bitter as NASA rejected his projects. When Byakuya proposed a hypothetical stone world, Zeno declared he'd rule with an iron fist. Before petrification, both analyzed petrified swallows, realizing they stayed conscious. Awakening, Zeno and Senku independently planned trips to California for corn. Zeno awakens from petrification using bat manure-filled nitric acid, revives Stanley and his team, and relocates to Northern California, establishing a Haber-Bosch base for world domination. In the present, Luna, conflicted, mouths Senku into nearby trees for Stanley to relay to Zeno. Ryusui notices, growing suspicious. As Stanley's team contacts Zeno, scrambled radio signals reveal a nearby sniping team. Zeno deduces Senku's identity by calculating his height from voice archives. With limited time, Senku makes a bulletproof vest from starch and water, but is struck by Stanley while holding the bag. Senku's bulletproof bag softens the sniper shot, but he's badly wounded and bedridden. Luna, a former med student, treats him at Taiju's request. Meanwhile, Chrome and Kohaku scout Zeno's base as the battle team arrives via Gen's flower trail. To infiltrate undetected, Tsukasa and Hyoga propose digging beneath the base using a machine Senku could design. Learning of Senku's injury via a cipher, Ukyo fires an arrow carrying the Medusa to Zeno, intimidating him. Zeno plans a new weapon, while Chrome starts taking responsibility and starts building a tunneling drill. Taiju drives the mobile lab to deliver drill parts to Chrome's team, picking up Carlos, one of Zeno's spies. With the parts, the team builds and tests the drill successfully. On the Perseus, Senku directs the ship's conversion into an aircraft carrier, impressing Luna, who falls for him. Luna sends an encrypted message, calling Senku her boyfriend, swaying Carlos to join the Kingdom of Science. Carlos provides a map of Zeno's base. Zeno's team then completes their weapon. As Stanley attacks in his plane, Ryusui and a recovering Senku launch their plane for a dogfight. Senku and Ryusui engage Stanley in a dogfight, each executing complex maneuvers. Just as Stanley is cornered, Zeno's hidden submarine surfaces, ramming the Perseus and capturing crew members. Senku disables Stanley's plane with acetylene bombs, but accidentally triggers one aboard their plane, causing it to crash. Attempting to capture Stanley, they instead find a decoy. The real Stanley, with the submarine team, shoots Maz and Matsukaze as they try to free the crew. Meanwhile, Tsukasa's battle team emerges from their tunnel, cornering Zeno in his base. The battle team rescues Gen and captures Zeno. While escaping, Chrome's bomb collapses the tunnel, trapping him and Zeno. As both sides dig them out, Zeno tries to recruit Chrome, impressed by his intellect, but Chrome refuses. Freed, Chrome radios Senku about their success. Meanwhile, Spy Max frees Luna, Francois, and Kaseki at Luna's request, regrouping with the team. They hijack a boat, and Senku offers Zeno's mechanic, Brody, an alliance to build a city by reviving 1 million people in exchange for the revival fluid recipe. Brody agrees, freeing the Perseus crew, but warns Stanley will pursue them globally. As they approach the Perseus, Stanley shoots the boat, knocking off the Medusa on the front, but letting them escape. After farewells, the group heads to South America, the origin of the petrification beam. Now that you have once again become big brain, go and enjoy part 2. Peace.